Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. In this episode, we're going to be going to the Land of Dragons as per the comments in the last episode. But first, we need to go through the Asteroid Sweep Gummy Ship course. Here's a Gummy Ship editor that we could use, but I'm just going to go ahead and start here, and we have one Gummy Ship that we can use, and that is the Highwind from the first game. Now, I'm not sure if Chip and Dale or anybody else is going to talk here, so I just want you guys to watch the introduction to the Gummy Ship facilities here. Well, it appears nobody else wants to talk, so I guess we're free to blast off here. But speaking of blasting off, I feel like I'm about to, become part of Team Rocket here. But where in the world are we blasting off from? Because, well, I thought we blasted off from Hollow Bastion already, and we've been flying around in Gummy Space looking for the next world. Apparently that's not really the case. I don't know if they're trying to imply that we're still in Hollow Bastion technically, in this area where we're, like, all these airlocks and stuff like that is in Hollow Bastion, but the way I see it, we were already flying around in Gummy Space, and now we found the next world. So I'm not really sure what's going on there, but as far as Gummy Ships go in this game, it's a little bit different than it was in Kingdom Hearts 1, and when I played Kingdom Hearts 2 for the first time, it felt a lot different than the Gummy Ship courses in Kingdom Hearts 1, but playing through it again, it's not really that much different. It's a little bit more of an arcadey shooter than it was an on-rails Star Fox 64 clone, if you will. But I kind of do like the first iteration of the Gummy Ship courses a little bit better. And let me know which one you guys like better, the one in the first game or the one in the second game. Because like I said, I kind of like the one in the first game a little bit better. But the way I'm going to handle the Gummy Ship courses in this game, I will probably go ahead and speed on most of them because there is very little that I can explain or talk about during these flights other than what I can talk about here in the first one. Basically, there's a little bit more of a goal in Kingdom Hearts 2 than there was in Kingdom Hearts 1, and every time you defeat an enemy, you get a medal, which raises your medal level, which will affect missions and stuff later on. And while you're flying from point A to point B, there are special yellow and red enemy Heartless and Nobodies that will drop treasures and stuff like that. The only thing is, you don't have to do anything Gummy Ship related at all to get 100% in this game, so I will probably do it, but if you don't really like Gummy Ships, then you don't even have to bother, which I think was a really good touch. But like I said, let me go ahead and speed this up, because regardless of the speed, you will definitely get the gist of what the Kingdom Hearts 2 Gummy Ships are all about. But now that I've completed the route, I opened up mission levels 1 and 2, I got a new blueprint, I think I might actually get another one, and there we go. But I'm pretty sure that if I check the treasure list here, I think I might have missed one, and if we scroll down here, you can see right there that I did miss one, but either way, it doesn't really matter too much. But like I said, I will try my hardest, it might even end up in a bonus episode or something like that, but I will try to go back and get 100% even on the Gummy Ship stuff. But now that the gate has been opened, we are now free to go to the Land of Dragons, which is going to be our first Disney World of the game.
See that, Mulan? It's Shan Yu, leader of the Hun army. Come on, girl. This is your big chance. I can see it now. Fa Mulan whoops public enemy #1. You're gonna be famous. I'm talking A-list.
Mushu, I'm not sure. I haven't even joined the army yet. I have to take my father's place to preserve the Fa family honor. I just hope I don't get discovered.
Whatever. You're just scared. Admit it.
Aren't you?
Huh?
Let's get the jump on him. Gorge, maybe we better look before we leap. Is that Mushu?
That's right. I know you heard of me. I'm little, lethal, and legendary. Now y'all scram before I get my dragon dander up.
Hey, Mushu, we missed you.
Yeah, well, you better hope I miss you, or else you're Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Do you know them?
Know them? Man, we used to kick all kinds of bad guy butt together. Yeah, you know I help these guys out of a lot of tight spots, because I'm a mighty dragon, right?
Something like that. And you are?
I'm Mulan. No, I mean,
Ping!
Mulan Ping.
just Ping. I am Ping, son of Fazu.
You know Mushu?
Mushu's one of my family's guardians.
We didn't know we were borrowing somebody as important as a family guardian.
Yeah, that's right. And that puts you three up to your eyeballs in debt to Ping here. Well, guess what, kiddies? It's payback time.
Mushu.
Ah, they don't mind. Ain't that right?
Sounds fair.
See, Ping here was just on his way to join the Imperial Army. We gotta go find the other recruits over at the training camp.
Would you join us? It'll be easier to fit in if I'm with guys like you.
What do you mean fit in?
Well, don't worry about that.
You're pretending to be a boy, aren't you?
Huh? You're a girl?
You didn't notice?
Not me.
I think it's working.
I don't know. Those two would fall for anything.
I'm right here.
Hi.
And for the first time in Kingdom Hearts 2, we actually get another party member, and I'm gonna put Goofy in for Donald right here, mainly because later on in the episode, there's gonna be a period where I might need to use Valor for him, because there are some fairly difficult enemies. But there it was telling us about the new party command, which gives you the ability to switch party members on the fly, kind of like Final Fantasy X, which is pretty useful. And I might be seeing things, but what happened right there with those treasure chests? I'll check it out while I'm editing, but what it looked like was I got 2 treasures from that second treasure chest, and then none in the third. I don't know, that was just kind of weird to me. But as soon as we walk forward here in the encampment, we're going to be getting a cutscene.
Remember, girl, and leg.
About time we got some grub.
Hey, no cutting.
Get out.
Back off.
Hey, a space in line.
I wonder what they're serving for lunch today. Knuckle sandwiches.
That does it.
Please!
Please?
What a girl.
Knock it off!
Knock what off?
You punched me.
Put it in line.
What a shrimp!
What? Who you calling a shrimp, Panda Lips? I'm a bona fide guardian dragon.
Let's just get back in line, okay?
Whose side are you on? I just got slugged.
Want some more?
Soldiers, get back in line.
The captain.
What are they?
Heartless. Oh, yeah? Ping, I hope you're ready.
And here in the Land of Dragons, in a lot of fights, we're going to be having that tension meter up there in the top left, even though I'm not really sure why it's called the tension meter. It might just be a mistranslation, because I'm pretty sure that in the instructions for this little mini-game, not really a mini-game, but for this little fight here, it told us it was called the morale bar, and when I played the original version of Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm 100% sure that it said morale and not tension. And by the way, tension doesn't even make sense, because if tension is going down, you would think you would have less to worry about and you wouldn't have to work as hard, I guess. But basically, if your tension bar or the morale meter goes all the way down, the fight is over and you're gonna have to restart, which is why a lot of people really do not like that bar. But anyway, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be getting some cutscenes here. You three, what are your names? Sora, Donald, Goofy. You're welcome in my troop. Your battle skills are encouraging. I am the son of Fazu. You should return home. But that would dishonor my family. You'd rather dishonor my troops? Don't make me. If Ping trains hard and does his best, he'll get stronger in no time. Just give us an assignment. We'll show you how well we can work together. So, you want to be tested? Our orders are to ambush Shan Yu's army on their way here. They should be coming through the mountain pass. We'll smash them. I doubt that. You four will be the advanced party. Scout out the mountain for my troops. That's it? No problem. Right? Right. I'll brief you on the details later. Return when you're ready to depart. Remember, the smallest mission may have the greatest purpose. Stay alert. Sir! And here we get the encampment area map, which is just the map for this one little area right here. But if we come over here, we can begin our hunt for the puzzle pieces in this area, even though we can only get one right now. But if you take your Keyblade out and jump, like so, and swing your Keyblade, you will be able to get it pretty much every time, even though I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to get it or not. But if you ask the captain here about the missions, he gives you a list here of missions that you can pick, and this is really a lot like what 358 is like on the DS, which is why a lot of people don't like it, and I have to say that that is one reason why I don't like that game as well. Even though I do like the game overall, the mission-based system of 358 was something that I wish could have been different, but I can understand it being on the DS it had to be like that, but I don't really know why they keep putting these like lists of missions in Kingdom Hearts 2. We had the same thing in Twilight Town with those jobs, and here we get another list of 3 things we can pick from. But all the ranting aside, now I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad thing, it's just kind of strange to me, we have a fight here where I believe it started off with 15 Heartless, and you have to defeat all 15 before the tension or morale bar goes all the way down. This is a very easy fight compared to the 2 that are coming up, because it's just the Shadow Heartless and then the new Heartless, which I cannot remember what the name of it is. I think it might be the Shaman, but I can't really remember. And there we go, Goofy decided, I guess, to throw his shield up there and take out that enemy. You've done a passable job, but stay alert. This is just the beginning. Well, I'm really glad I did a passable job, and by the way, I'm not really sure what this guy's name is, as I'm going to be picking the ambush here. I think his name is like Li Shang or Li Shang or something like that, and I remember he was in the Mulan movie, but I have not seen that movie since I was like 5 years old probably. But anyway, what I want to do here is run and get these treasure chests, which were here during that first fight. The reason I didn't go for them then was because no matter what you're doing in that first fight, the tension bar drains. But in this fight here, it doesn't matter what you're doing. The only time your tension bar is going to drain is when you get hit, as far as I know. But another thing that I want to talk about that I haven't really mentioned that much is magic. In this game, the magic bar in the bottom right is a little bit different than the magic bar was in Kingdom Hearts 1. And a lot of people, I don't really know actually what the general consensus is on that magic bar. I kind of like it, but it prevents you from spamming magic like you could in the first game. But one thing that's kind of cool about magic in this game is that there are magic combos, which I'll try and show you if I ever get into a group of Shadow Heartless or whatever. But here, guys, we have an enemy called the Assault Rider, and I can't remember if this is what they looked like in the original version of Kingdom Hearts 2. I think he might have gotten a palette swap, but for this early on in the game, he's fairly difficult, and if I get low on HP, as I am right now, I'm probably going to turn into Valor form. Might as well just go ahead and do it. There's really no shame in doing it. If you're gonna die, you might as well go ahead and try and turn into Valor form and prevent yourself from dying. And I hate to bring up Dragon Ball Z yet again. Whenever I turn into Valor form, I have to imagine that's what Goku feels like turning into, the Super Saiyan form of himself. But as soon as I take out these enemies here, like so, we will be done with this ambush fight, and the next fight's gonna be pretty easy. Not bad. Now brace yourself for the rest of your assignments. Well, that time we got a not bad instead of a passable, which I guess is an upgrade, and I'm kind of surprised, actually, that we are still Valor form. I thought maybe after I loaded this area that we would turn back into Sora. But here we have something that's not so much of a fight as it is a game of hide and seek. All you gotta do is hunt down these 7 Heartless here as the tension bar, or the morale meter, goes down fairly quickly, and I guess that makes sense when you consider that there are a bunch of Heartless in this camp where people presumably sleep. But one thing you can do to make it a little bit easier is to destroy the tents, which kind of goes against the theme of the challenge here, I guess, but it allows you to see the Heartless a little bit easier. And once we get down to 3 Heartless, it gets a little bit easier because they spawn 3 of those, what I called Shaman. I'm pretty sure they're actually called either Night Stalkers or Night Walkers, one of the two. They spawn 3 of those at one time, which might not sound like a good thing, but it makes it a little bit easier because you can see these much easier than the Shadows, and these drop a lot more morale balls, I guess. I don't really know what else to call them. And by the time they spawn, you're probably going to be fairly low on morale, so really it's a sight for sore eyes when they spawn. Now that is the 3rd of the 3 missions down, and I'm kind of eager to hear what Li Shang has to say. Yes, that's exactly what I needed from you. Now, you still have some tasks to do. Stay sharp. And here we get an AP boost, but more cutscenes. You did well. I knew it. Captain. I suppose you've made a little progress. Not a little, a lot. No, you're right, Captain. Please give me one more assignment. This time I'll show you what I'm truly made of. I'll give you one more chance. See me when you're ready to depart. Remember, this may be a test, but it's still an important mission. Be alert. Sir! And believe it or not, I'm actually going to go ahead and end the episode here because we are about 19 or so minutes in, and there's a lot left to go in the Land of Dragons. I want to thank you guys for watching this episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, and I hope to see you guys back for the next episode.